Oh, hey everybody, how's it going? We're doing a little bit of a different video. One, I'm not wearing a hat. That's weird. Two, I actually already popped open my Truly. But I'm making us dinner. We got some nice porterhouses. I didn't get to cook these yesterday because we ended up falling asleep, and I said I'll just cook them on Sunday. So I'm doing this and I'm filming it for you guys. So I already seasoned these yesterday. We used a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, regular old kosher salt, pepper, and steak seasoning, which is Montreal steak seasoning. That's the best one ever. And they've been sitting here seasoned all night. So I don't know if that's gonna change anything. I don't think it's like marinating it, but they smell really good. And I'm gonna put them on the grill until they are medium rare. If you don't know, steak, all right, you take your hand like this, right? This is probably rare. Also, I get to punch you for that because you're looking at it. Double hand is something. Three fingers is I'm using a meat thermometer. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're gonna get this to the temperature. I don't know what the temperature is. Future me, tell me what is the temperature. Oh, hey, past me. The temperature is gonna be 135 as the meter probe says goodbye. And that's what the temperature is. We're gonna go right in here. Boom. And I don't need two of them because they're the same size, so when one's done, the other one's done. We're gonna reverse sear them on the smoker outside. We're gonna go out there right now. But we're gonna reverse sear these porterhouses on some hickory smoke, just like that. That seems good. And then once they reach temperature, I'm gonna open up this little sear plate and sear them, make them look all good. This shouldn't take that long, but hickory smoke, we're at 250. I'm actually gonna crank it up to 300. Hopefully I don't run out of pellets because I'm about to. All right, so Brussels sprouts. The best way to make them is with bacon and butter and whatnot. So I have some leftover bacon. It's probably like half a pound. Whatever we had in the fridge. We got some fresh Brussels. That's top tier. Unsalted butter, great. A thing of garlic. And yeah, if I'm looking through everything, seasonings. We got a little, we don't need garlic powder. Probably just salt and pepper. The first thing, garlic. I learned this from watching some cooking show, and I'd never believed that it actually worked until I did it, and now I'm just happy. Throw them in a bowl, preferably a glass one because it's not as loud. Put a bowl over top of it, and then you do this hot thing. We're almost there, and then it's done. Boom, easy. So if you ever thought somebody was lying to you like I did with peeling the garlic, they weren't lying. It was actually true. Look how easy that was. All right, so for the garlic, all I do is just mince it, pretty much. Just chop it all up. You can use a mincer thing. I need to actually break it because that helps it be all smooshed up, which is the correct culinary term, smooshed up. I'm telling you, Brussels sprouts without garlic is an abomination. And anybody that says they don't like Brussels sprouts have never cooked it or eaten it the way that I'm making it right now. Next up is this here, bacon. And what I just do is I just cut it up into pieces that I would like to eat with Brussels sprouts. So not anything too crazy, nothing big, and just, I don't know, just little strips because it's gonna render down and they're gonna get into little crispy bacon pieces. Just that's easy. It takes no time. Brussels sprouts, they're awesome. They have this little end you can keep on if you want. I'm gonna cut it off. So for all of these, I'm gonna cut it. A couple of leaves are gonna fall off, no big deal. Then what I do is I think I'm gonna quarter them. Normally I have them, I kinda wanna quarter them, but just cut them in half, then cut them again, and boom. That's all you do, throw it into a bowl. You can throw this stuff in there with it, whatever. We're gonna fry these up. The smaller they are, the easier to eat, and the faster they're gonna get to the texture we want. And these take no time, by the way. Not all Brussels sprouts are the same size, so if they're a little bit smaller, you don't have to quarter them. Just cut them in half and they're gonna be the same size, which is cool. All right, so we're gonna start this up. Get your pan on the stove. All right, we're going medium heat. We don't want it to get too crazy. We're gonna saute our bacon first. We're gonna render that. We want the fat to come out. Then we're gonna throw the garlic in. Then we're gonna throw the Brussels sprouts in, and it's gonna be a delicious thing. So bacon in, cool. Just gonna let this go until the fat starts coming out, and then start doing other things. Okay, you see how it's rendering out right now? You see all this fat down here? That's what we want. That's so we don't have to add any oil or, well, we're gonna add butter, but you don't have to add any oil. There's enough fat in the bacon. We're not quite ready yet, but That's what you want to start seeing. Remember, low heat. Then we're gonna also throw in our crushed garlic, and it's gonna start smelling fantastic. Absolutely. And we're gonna let that keep rendering down. I'm also gonna take a little bit of this steak seasoning because I have no black pepper. It doesn't hurt. There's black pepper in here. Then once this gets ready, then we're gonna throw our Brussels sprouts in, let those get cooking, add in a little butter. It's magic. All right, so the bacon looks like it's about time I'm gonna start throwing the Brussels sprouts in. We're getting all this fond on the ends, this cooked stuff, that's what that's called. It's smelling great. It'll continue to cook, so now it's time to throw these bad boys in. All right, all the Brussels are in. Get it incorporated with all that bacon and all that garlic and the bacon fat that's in there, because then it's gonna start searing up the Brussels. So I'm gonna let those go, let them sit in the pan. And then once they start changing colors, once they start getting a little like texture to them, I'm gonna add some butter in. This is a really softened, messy piece of butter in my hand, and it just looks so weird. But I took half a stick of butter and I threw it in here. There's nothing like butter mixed with bacon in your vegetables to make it healthy. But I just make a little hole so that the butter can touch the bottom, and that's gonna help this cook up. I might put this other half in there, we don't know. But maybe, normally I do. We're gonna find out. You know what? It's going in. It's going in. Full stick of butter. We're talking healthy vegetables here. While that butter's cooking down, go ahead and hit it with a little more seasoning. I'm just doing salt in that steak seasoning again. That looks great. All right, I'd say our Brussels are just about done. All right, we're gonna take it off the heat. Cool, that can go. To the next thing. Next thing's up, we're doing cauliflower mash. Instead of mashed potatoes, it's a lower calorie, low carb, whatever. We're doing that. We got enough calories in the Brussels sprouts. So we're gonna steam them in one of these things. This is like a double, it's got the thing, thingamajig, you put water in here, and I'll just show it to you. But we got one head of cauliflower, which we're gonna cut up and throw in there. So the way you cut this, I'm doing one of those Instagram reel things at the same time right now, which I'm gonna put at the end of this video so you guys can see exactly what that was, and it's gonna be on Instagram. Here, follow me on Instagram. See right here. Boop. So this stupid little stem, just cut that off, and done. It's real simple. Okay, boom. And then what you would do is cut into all these little roots, and then they become little trees. Boom. This can also be steamed too. Don't get it twisted. Cut that up. We're gonna throw everything in this bad boy right here. I'm gonna fill up this here pot with some water, and then we're gonna boil that water. And then we're just gonna bring this to a boil, but I don't have to wait for it. Throw that in there. Throw a little lid on top, and let it go until they get slightly soft. You don't want them to be too soft, because we're gonna blend it up and then it's just gonna become juice. It'd be weird. So you want it to have some texture, some, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, it just don't let it get too mushy. You get that. This is what I mean by the softness. You guys can't feel it, but if I push on it, it is soft. It's soft, but they're not falling apart. So this is done. It's only been in there for like 10 minutes. And we're gonna throw it in over here. All right, so for the cauliflower mash, it's all good. It's still hot, but they're still solid, but steamed. They're good to go. So we got ourselves a little food processor. That's what we got, ourselves a food processor. We're gonna throw that in there. I got about a tablespoon and some change of butter. We got ourselves some light sour cream, because calories and stuff. I'm gonna use a little garlic powder, a little salt, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't need really anything else. It's really simple. So I'm gonna throw this all in here, blend it up, and then that's cauliflower mash for you. All right, so it's not blending as much as I want, so I'm putting a little more sour cream in here. That should be good. And I'm gonna try and blend it up some more until it gets smooth. We don't know the measurements, we're just going. All right, I think she's done. All right, let's take a look at it, okay? Yep, that looks like cauliflower mash to me. Give her a little taste. Tastes fantastic. Tastes like mashed potatoes, kind of, but it's cauliflower. All right, check it out. We're searing them up. See how they look better now? Look at that. I'm not trying to get no specific grill marks because I don't care. But yeah, you see, we're going. I'm only doing this for like a couple seconds because I don't want it to cook the meat any more than it already is. and I'm gonna say they're done. Hey, camera lady, can you give me a plate to put this on? Thank you. Oh, hey, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let's get these out of here. Let me close this.
Yeah, that bad boy.
I'm gonna turn this off. So that's it, right? That's the steak, the cauli mash, the Brussels. I already took a bite out of it for the Instagram thing. But yeah, we got our stuff. You see the consistency of this cauli mash? It looks like mashed potatoes. It might be a little lumpier because it is cauliflower, but it tastes great. And of course, these nice Brussels. You gotta make them to understand how good they are. I make them for like every occasion. Let's go. This is it. And dip her in that just like on the Instagram video. Good, good stuff, good stuff. Also, if you were curious on how to cut up a T-bone steak, this is how you do it. Take a paring knife. A chef's knife's a little bit too big, but there's the bone right there. Cut around that bone. Cool, great. Then you're gonna do the same thing to the fillet side. That's cool. Oh no, the fillet's so tender, it's falling apart. Keep the steak there. Then we're gonna flip it, right? Cut it on a bias like this. There you go. You know what I'm saying? And that is a decent steak right there. Let me try and get the pink showing. And that's how you present a T-bone or a porterhouse, you know? Do it with a little, hold on, this ain't right. This ain't right. There we go. Oh my God. There it is. Looks fantastic, looks great. Falls off the bone, it's delicious, and it's keto friendly. Everything we just did. If you're a keto person, you got steak, you got cauliflower mash, and you got some Brussels sprouts, bacon, butter. That's your best friend. Yeah, but thank you for watching this random video of me filming, or her filming me, make our dinner for the night. If you like this, like, share, subscribe, like, do all that cool stuff. Comment, say some things. Goodbye. See you guys later.